Let's see if he's in time. Woohoo! Let's see, we come out from this other piece where I was singing this thing. Okay, I have adjusted a little fragment of time that I didn't like, and now. I love it. Okay, this is just a small razor, and then there enters again the verse number 2, I think. Why number 2? Didn't I come out from... It comes something after this, and there was something else before. Now I'm lost, I have to recollect my ideas. Anyway, it was a small thing. It wasn't an entire song sang, but... nothing, the process goes this way, line by line, step by step, because I like to make it resonate with my heart and enjoy completely how it sounds after, and how it feels while the voice comes out, and how it feels in the heart, really. And nothing, that's it. Now I go on. I have still a bit more than the half of the song to finish, more or less, because there is one chorus that I already repeated. And I hope that you will like this version with the piano of this song. I'm enjoying a lot to sing it, because it was a long time that I wasn't singing just a clean piano. So I'm satisfied, enjoying the day, the moment, the song, the vibration, not the heat. I'm here, that spread. Anyway. Okay, I have to change the melody. As always, I make the original in a way, and then when I can re-listen to it, I would like to change it all. And this time I have these versions where I can do what I want. I need to talk badly. Have faith in your strength. Keep winning all your storms. Something like that. Now I will do it better, because when I record, it comes better. No, it doesn't come better. Oh! Have faith in your strength. Keep winning all the storms. Maybe I finally did it in the time that I wanted, but I don't know. Let's see. People, be patient. Have faith, as I'm singing. Have faith. I'm messing a little bit around, but no worries, I will do it well very soon. Let's change this for that. And from there. Here I have to adjust a little detail. Now, what I have to say is that I have this obsession when I then adjust all the vocal parts that I have sang, to erase any sound, any breath, anything that says that I'm a human singing. because I like it the most perfect possible. But then it comes a point where I understand that perfection is actually understanding that there's a person behind who breathes and who makes noises with mouth, and sometimes it enters in the microphone. And it could be more interesting to hear these small imperfections. I don't know if to call them as imperfections because it's just life sign. And so I am forcing myself to don't clean too much the tracks, especially in these versions that are acoustic, so to make them really alive. And I'm starting to make it enter in my ears and appreciate my lively thing that I'm alive and that you can hear it. Okay, so nothing. We will see then the final result in another moment.
Action.
So, I have recorded all the essential that should stay there. At least I have an idea of all the structures. Now, what happens is that I have to restart from beginning, check where to add double voice, triple voice, make all the layers that I want. And there are certain things that I forgot that the music was going more soft than in other parts, even if it's a repetition. So I have to adapt a little bit the voice to the different parts. So possibly I will repeat something and add something else. So now, step by step, I go to build this thing a little bit more in the depth, and and then we see the result together. And see you later. I go for this adventure, if the cats allow me, because they have decided that they have to fight under my dress. So, babies, Mommy has to go to sing a little bit, okay? You be good and try to fight in another place. You can't do it here. Here I have to work. Okay. Now, see you later when they decide that I can actually work. Angels of my life. I have to cut this small part here. Part of science. So reduce the possibility of sounds, noises. And the small thing that I have discovered is that when I enter with a consonant, like in this case, like if I have already there's in the first line, it better smooth it in the second line, or it comes a lot of then it's all and so I try to don't pronounce the last consonant when there is a consonant at the end. And in English that happens very often. In Italian it doesn't happen. In Spanish sometimes. But in English it's very often. Sometimes I have to repeat a recording just for this superposition of consonants that become much stronger. Noisy. When I can't be with you. See, there I put the double. So what I do now is this, I run the song, every time that it comes some idea, I put it there. It's not definitive because then I don't know if it will remain, if I want to make some more, if I will reduce it, if I will add more when I listen to it the next time. It's a process this way, it's very inspirational, it comes spontaneously. So I have to follow the feelings and follow the flow, let's say. And dry. So, yeah, what I have to do is a good fade out, considering where it ends this, how to make it end here. But also, it wasn't that disgusting to hear it. It was a good harmony. So now we see. Okay, now we have to fade out in a little bit that, and we have to put in generally this smaller, because it's very high. Cuckoo, Maleficent, what are you doing? Ah, Mama, okay, okay. Now it's more clear. Okay, it's not exactly as soft as I wanted. I mean, when I attack with the voice, because there is a technique that first you have to sustain it very well when it comes out the voice. You have to control how it comes out to make it soft. It can't start like ah. It has to start ah. And so to do that, you have to control a little bit of muscles and things inside. The problem is when it's high, and so it needs much more job. That's it. Now it's listenable. Let's go. Ah, Moonray. What are you doing? You can't be recorded. I'm so sorry. You can't enter in this song. Cats. Okay. Give you. No. Give you. Oh, there it is. Give you. Let's see if the cat entered in the recording. Maleficent, calm down. We remove this silence and we do the same I did before, but is to, okay, put a bit down the general volume of this track. Okay, now I'm hearing some background sound in the recording. I have touched the support of the microphone. It has entered some noise. Okay, I have to repeat it. More careful. Give you. Let's see. I'm very curious if I did it. See. Okay, it came. So now, and it's clean, no noises. I'd like for him to give you all I can't, all I don't have. This there's already a double. Good. Of my life. If only I could, I have it. I take it all for me. Woo! Okay. Here it has been interesting because with the first voice I went up. And luckily with the second voice I have done down because it was missing. But I didn't realize that actually I was doing fine. And I'm very happy. Let's see here. Being that it came out spontaneously. First recording. And what? I just take it and go on. Have faith in your strength. Keep winning on your stars. Have faith in your strength. Keep winning all the storms. Ready to record. Have faith in your strength. Keep winning all the storms. Keep winning all the storms. I have my way to record and I need to don't hear my voice so I can do something because my own voice distracts me. So I need to hear the silence and I mute everything. Then until I don't put it in the other channel, no way to hear it. Oh, wow. Good morning. What happens, baby? My love isn't come to mommy a little bit. What happens to this baby? You have lost the fly? You were hunting a fly? Or you're more hungry? You want more food? Yeah, I know. You don't like to stay in the arms. Go to play. Look. Oh! I love this part. It's coming very well because it's as harmony, being that the second line repeats with the same words and the first one changes a little bit. As harmony, they're doing exactly the same thing. So if the first half is just the first voice and in the second half I add the second voice, I think that it gives more body, but anyway you can appreciate one part where it's pure just the first voice. That was already good because I loved it. Exactly this verse, that is the one verse of the song because they're all choruses. But it came out and I enjoyed it a lot. It's kind of, for me, the best part of the song until now. And I was very satisfied. It's not that easy for me to be satisfied of myself in something. But when I manage to be, I think that is something special. Here what I have to do is to smooth the in the beginning, because now is again this consonant doubled, that becomes too much stronger, and definitely I went a little bit more ahead than the first line, so I have to fade out the melody or it will interfere with the next verse, the next line. So let's see if I do this well. You see what's happening here? It's happening that I end the line before with an S, and on top of the S I have H, but double because I make two voices. And so the superposition of that S at the end and twice, it becomes a very noisy noise. So I try to smooth it a bit, reduce. Okay, let's listen to what I have done here in this thing. Being that I told you that it's the part that I like the most of this song, that I'm proud of how it has come out. More than proud, because it's a bad word. I'm really satisfied. It gives me joy to hear it. Everything can come better. Everything really can be done better. Especially when you have Magma playing with, I've understood what they're playing with. They're playing with the label of the dress, and to get that, they don't leave me in peace. Until I don't remove that label, I can't work. Okay, let's see. There isn't too much power in the consonants that are superposed in the same moment, and also the end of the lines is volume low enough, like to hear the beginning of the next one. There is a point where it's very nice, the melody that I was doing, but then there's a change. And up wasn't soft, nice enough. So I wanted to do it down, but in the middle of the phrase, it becomes low. And that is complicated, because I can go up as much as I wish, but when it's time to go down, I'm not good at that. So let's see if it came out. Okay, time for the result of this. Yeah, not bad. Now I have to adjust the volumes. Usually that is what I do at the end. This is too high, respect the rest. And it would be like too much entering, too much prepotent, too much wah. This has to fade in. It has to fade in. Here is the ending part of the song. I have skipped all the center because I was with chorus 2 and it brought me to exactly the end because it concludes the song. I need to make another double in the second part of this chorus, so let's go to work. Something. I think I have it. For me, I think I did it. So, being that here we have a repetition of the thing, we fade it out well, while this one has to be faded in for sure, because it's too high respect the rest, and this is not hearable. So, what I do is to create a certain balance, and then I put it up all, and it should be all hearable the same way. And it is too long, respect what I need, so I make another fade out, and here I should do kind of something like that. Let's see if I did right or wrong. It's not too bad, it's strange, but not too bad. I think it's balanced. Yeah, I will take it easy, like with a little bit of suspense. An angel, for my angels, something like that. An angel, for my angel. Let's see, without headphones, the result, because it can be a shit. Can I say shit on YouTube? No, I will say it. Suspense. Ole! End of the song. Now I have to check all the middle part that I have skipped to go to the end of the song, because sometimes at the end of the song I like it very much because it's more delicate, and is where I love to sing when it's delicate, and then I have to go back and do the rest. But anyway, I will work on a second line for this, and this will be how I will end this day, trying to do this song in the best way possible. For sure, there's no sleep, no rest, no food, no... But I can't say no toilet because that's better if I include it. So, this is just the process of how I write that answer. And have a very wonderful day. See you the next time. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.